Welcome to Sprint Vector. Before you start racing at top speeds, we'll first need to calibrate our system to match your range of motion. Please follow the instructions on the screen in front of you. Look for the calibration. Alright, if you ever need to adjust these settings, hit that recalibrate button to your left. Over the basic controls. This is the T button. It will be used for many different actions in Sprint Vector. Go ahead and press the T button 3 times with your index finger. Nice work! This button at the center of your motion controller is the move button. Press the move button 3 times with your thumb. Awesome! This is the triangle button. Hold this button to open the menu anytime outside of this tutorial. For now, press the triangle button 3 times. Good! These 3 buttons are used for quick turning. Quick turning allows you to turn in place without needing to turn your body. Quick turn 2 times, and when you're done, face the screen in front of you. Let's go over the basic action used to play Sprint Vector. We call this action your stride. Your stride will be used throughout Sprint Vector to move you forward like you were sprinting. With good form, you can move faster with less effort. First, we'll show you the basic motion. Put your hand in the glowing area and now, swing your arm downwards past the area at your side. Fantastic. Now try it again with your left hand and cool. Next, we'll add good work. Excellent. Now, try it again with your left hand in one continuous motion. Sweet. Great. Now that you have the motion and timing down, we just need to add speed. The more effort you put into your stride, the more speed you'll get in return. Repeat the same motion you did earlier, but make sure to release the T button past your hip mid-swing. Try to reach the speed marked on the speedometer in front of you using your right hand. Nice job! Now try it faster. Reach at least the medium speed marked on the speedometer using your left hand. Make sure you're releasing mid-swing past your hip. Awesome! Great! In Sprint Vector, you can reach maximum speed shown on that speedometer with one swing of your arm. Remember that your stride will be used all the time in Sprint Vector. By maintaining good form, you can go much faster for significantly less effort. And trust me, you'll need that extra energy to pull off all the sweet stunts you can see in this video. Let's get you moving. To skate, apply the stride motion you learned earlier. First, raise your hand out in front of you and hold the T button. Next, swing your arm down and release the T button mid-swing past your... Excellent! Now that you can skate, you should be able to make it to the end of any racetrack. While skating, the more effort you put into sprinting, the faster you'll go. As you go faster, you'll start to see lightning form around your vision. To make it past these gaps, you'll need to be going pretty fast. Use the speedometer under this video to check your speed. Swing harder and faster so you can build up more speed. Once you start to go faster, you'll notice the speed lines around. Great job! You might have noticed that you also have a personal speedometer attached to you. Use it to gauge your speed while sprinting. Turning is simple. Just sprint in the direction you are looking. Turn your upper body to face the direction you want to go. The faster you go, the more control you'll have when turning. The finish line is right around the corner. You can make it. Just awesome. Now you can turn and follow the curves of our tracks. To brake, you'll need to hold both the T button and the move button at the same time on both hands. Try using the brakes to stop yourself from running off this ledge. Hold the T and move buttons on both hands to stop. Try and stop before you hit the ledge by holding the T buttons and the move buttons on both hands. Braking allows you to control how you want to race by giving you the ability to regulate your speed while running and falling. Next up, let's go over the basic motion used for jumping. Jumping in Sprint Vector is a lot like launching yourself off the ground with your hands. With good form, you can jump higher and further with minimal effort. Put your hand in the glowing area in front of you and hold down the move button. Once your hand is in position, press and hold the move button on that hand. Good one. Excellent. Now, try it again with your left hand in one continuous motion. Cool. You can also jump using both hands. Try this motion. Nice work. Now that you got the motion down, let's unlock movement and try it for real. Try jumping around in place 3 times with either or both hands. Good. Great. Now you're ready to try some obstacles. Let's get you jumping. You will need to apply everything you just learned to jump over these hurdles. Let's jump these hurdles to get to the finish line. You can clear them from a standing position. You can jump twice. Give it a try. Remember, you made it. Congratulations. Now you can jump over obstacles along your way, even while moving at top speeds. During a race, you can jump across vast gaps after gaining some momentum from sprinting first. While your momentum carries you forward, you can jump at any point, even if you're already falling. Try running and then jumping to make it across these gaps. Now that you know how to jump while running, you will be able to soar through the racetrack and avoid obstacles easily. Now that you know the basics, let's put you to the test. Make it to the end of the track. Fantastic. Sweet. Cool. Nice work. You made it. Now that you've finished learning the basics, you're ready to take on the first race course. If you want to learn more mechanics, try the intermediate tutorials.
I hope you're strapped in at home, folks, because it's time for another exciting edition of Sprint Vector!
We're moments away from the high-speed thrills!
Let's learn some intermediate skills. While in air, you can fly by extending both arms forward and holding down the T buttons on both hands. Just like you're a superhero. You can't jump here, so you gotta soar to reach the finish line. Try and make it to that cliff above you by flying. Just barely missing the ledge? Try holding both T buttons earlier in the launch to gain even more distance. You made it across. With flying, you can make much further gaps than you normally would by just falling. Remember, you can fly whenever you want. You don't need a boost. While flying, you can turn by simply twisting your arms, kinda like steering a car. Point your head and hands in the direction you want to go. Try to make it to the end by steering around these walls. To turn faster while flying, try lowering an arm in the direction you want to turn and raising the other. Now that you know how to turn midair, you can better control yourself along a racetrack when flying. To climb a wall, simply pull yourself up by grabbing the green handles. To grab a handle, hold the T button over the handle and your hand will snap to the nearest grabbable object. You can't jump here. Try and climb to the top of these walls. Pull yourself up by grabbing handle to handle. To snap to a handle, simply hold the T button. While climbing, you will want to pull yourself up and over the edge. By holding the T button when your hand is near a grabbable point, you will automatically grab it. By moving from handle to handle with both hands, you should be able to climb these walls. Good job! Now you can scale up climbable walls. You can also fling yourself up a wall to climb faster. To fling yourself, first grab a handle with the T button, hold it above your head, and then throw it straight down to the floor. Release the T button on the way down. You can't slow climb these. Make it up the walls by flinging yourself upwards. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. To fling yourself, grab any handle, look up, then swing your arm straight down and release the button along the way. Deliberately fling your arm towards the ground and release the node. Look up so you can direct yourself easier. Avoid scrambling up a wall. It's always faster and easier to fling yourself up a wall. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to release the T button midway through your swing when your hand is moving fastest to fling yourself at higher speeds. Having trouble flinging yourself? Try to imagine throwing a ball downwards to the floor. The harder you throw, the further you'll fling. Remember to look up so you can see where you're going when you fling yourself. Avoid scrambling up a wall. Fantastic! Now you can quickly scale up climbable walls by flinging yourself ahead of the competition. Double tap the T button to shoot your glove blast and blow things out of the way. Glove blast the target to open up the path. You can disable mines by hitting them with a well-placed glove blast. Glove Blast can break objects or destroy mines and projectiles thrown by other players. The Glove Blast can be used not only to interact with the environment, but also to defend yourself from others. While racing, you can also grab power-ups to augment your Vector Gloves. Smash through a power ball and double tap the T button to activate your new ability. Use Nitro to boost your way across this gap. Use Nitro to boost your way across. While Nitro is active, you don't need to keep sprinting. Use it to take the lead with minimum effort. Now that you understand these new mechanics, let's put you to the test. Use what you just learned to make it to the end of the track. Fantastic. Excellent. Good. Nice job. Great. Now that you completed these tutorials, you're ready to tackle beginner and intermediate race courses. Or you can come back and try the advanced tutorial if you want to master Sprint Vector.
Here we go! Looks like we'll be racing in a winter wonderland out here on Asgard Beta.
Don't stand still on this one, or you'll turn into an icicle. It's a good thing that they run like this when we kidnap them and force them into participating.
She's just joking, folks. Everyone is here voluntarily. As mandated by Corporeal Galactic Treaty Proposal. B. You know, it's unusual for contestants to reach this checkpoint with so few injuries.
My thoughts exactly. That's some real athleticism.
Or at least some real luck. It's not bad. There's the checkpoint. Before we added in those power balls, this game was a lot different.
If by different you mean boring.
Now, thanks to all our new power-ups, even our last place racer has a chance to blow the competition away.
It looks like they've hit the checkpoint.
Wowza!
Look at him go!
Marvelous! We're on to the last section!
Oh, wow, cool. Yep, they're doing it. Woo! Checkpoint! Look at that!
It's a beautiful day here on Sprint Vector!
Well, it's been a long and difficult slog, but it looks like it's finally over.
You're of course referring to the slow performance of our contestant here?
No, Mr. Entertainment, I'm talking about us having to watch it. Transportation for Sprint Vector.
Dimensional communications platform. Need your message there yesterday? Now it can be with EMIG.
The sound quality up here sure is...
Here we go! What dangers lie in wait for us on one of Duat's mighty graveyards?
I'm one
Three
bad
suns in range of this world. No wonder it's so hot.
They're on in hot pursuit of that victory!
rock on, baby.
And ding goes the checkpoint.
They're really doing it!
No more chances.
Racing sure can be hard, Mr. E. What can I do to get better at it?
Well, Shran, I am glad you asked. Right now, we have our resident champion coach teaching all his winning moves in our tutorial courses. We're in for a wild ride. Grab that grip stream. Mochi, mochi. We're in for an exciting day. How are you feeling, Princess?
I'm excited, Mr. E. Hopefully one of these losers will set off some of our new traps.
They've hit the checkpoint.
Feeling amped, Mr. E. Let's get this race rolling. Let's get out there and do this dang thing. Woo!
Wow, Shran, finally getting into the game.
Not at all, but I just chugged a can of Sidekick, and now everything is vibrating.
Power!
This is the last section until it ends. Look at how hopeful those contestants are. It's like they actually think they could win.
It's not like Sprint Vector isn't a fair game. Anyone could win. Hypothetically.
You know, it's amazing how fast watched our contestants move out there on the race course.
And more amazing how fast we needed you crop of them, huh?
You know, Mr. E, I started my day with a mind water, and I've been feeling refreshed ever since.
Is it normal for there to be so much water coming out of your ears?
Huh? Speak up!
I was just thinking about that robot we had a few... Whoever said slow and steady wins the race clearly never played Sprint Vector. Dude, I almost... Sprint Vector is made possible. And not because we...